So, what is going on, guys? This is Ryan here.
And this is Other Ryan here.
And today we're going to actually be talking about Balloon Boy and something really interesting about his hallucination-based attack. So before we actually jump into this video, we just want to give a quick shout out to mine and Other Ryan's personal gaming channels. Now, the reason why we're doing this is just so you guys know that they also exist. You can actually see them on our channel in the sidebar, but on these channels we'll be producing individual gameplay videos, and we'll also be making vlogs because we'll be able to connect with you guys on a more personal level.
Definitely yes.
So yeah, and on that note, let's get straight back onto the video's topic. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys know who Balloon Boy is, and I'm sure a lot of you guys also dislike Balloon Boy for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, there's always been this kind of speculative thing about Balloon Boy, isn't there? The community has always been interested in him. He kind of came from nowhere, and he made a huge statement, didn't he, in the franchise?
Yeah, he was a very annoying character to say the least as well.
Yeah, he has a lot of an impact on all of the other animatronics as well. Like when he's in your office, you can't prevent them, and they pretty much kill you instantly, don't they? You're basically guaranteed death.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, the interesting factor about Five Nights at Freddy's Street and the introduction to Balloon Boy is not so much the voice. I think we'll do another video on that entirely, but more so just his uniqueness and his attack, as I've said many a times already. So, the attack kind of features Balloon Boy jumping towards you with his mouth that gapes open. But something interesting about the way he attacks, which isn't actually the same as any of the other animatronics, is how his mouth opens. Now, if you actually look at the animatronic suit, it appears to stretch almost like skin. There's no kind of metallic workings underneath him which can operate his mouth opening. If you look at all the other ones, you can always see that there's some kind of, you know, metallic endoskeleton which is triggering him to be able to open his mouth, attack, or that kind of thing. But it's just strange. I mean, when he's got his mouth gaping open, there's nothing but eternal darkness, I'm going to say. You can't see a thing inside of him. It's quite clear there's no endoskeleton controlling his movements. So what on earth is controlling him?
Yeah, this is goes back to the very first Five Nights at Freddy's. When it was first released, Scott always said there was a paranormal kind of entity throughout the whole
driving
pizzeria.
The whole thing, yeah.
So yeah, but with this Balloon Boy that you're talking about, in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, if you zoomed in on the mouth, you could actually see a pair of eyes within the Balloon Boy. So maybe that links to what you're saying here, as, you know, we don't actually see the eyes within this hallucination, so I wonder what this means.
Exactly, yeah, and I just think it's very strange how, for example, in the first game, instantly people were intrigued by the fact he didn't have an endoskeleton, but, for example, he could do all these things, like he could say hello, he could say hi, he could laugh, he could clearly mock the night guard. That is just, I just think it's baffling how Scott is clearly aware that these guys should be having endoskeletons. I mean, all the other guys do, that's how they move around the establishment. Yeah, this guy, somehow, he manages to move around the establishment just fine without any endoskeleton.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. And going back off the point that you were just talking about with his voice, I mean, his voice seems to affect Springtrap quite a lot within the game. But I was just thinking, just then it crossed my mind, it's completely speculative, but the only other person who's heard that voice is Jeremy Fitzgerald. And the fact that, I don't know, this purple guy is supposedly meant to be an employee of the company. Yeah. I don't know, so I'm kind of throwing ideas around, but yeah, my mind just exploded then while I was thinking about that.
So what you're saying is that it could possibly mean that the night guard is in fact Balloon Boy.
Well, yeah, it could possibly be. Yeah, I mean, why is Springtrap so interested? Like, why does he actually lure towards the voice of Balloon Boy in particular?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's only his sound files that we can use, isn't it? And when we kind of call him from room to room, he's instantly there, and the way he kind of looks at the camera, it's almost like he knows we're mocking him. So, you know, if he thinks that we're kind of mocking him, why would he be thinking that? It just makes you think that Balloon Boy must have done something to Springtrap almost, or maybe he did something to the purple guy before he became Springtrap.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Obviously, there's because this, like you just said, Springtrap is actually a human. It's the purple guy. Yeah. So this purple guy must have some kind of history with Balloon Boy.
That's exactly the point I'm trying to raise here. Yeah. So that's once again another interesting topic that we're throwing out there, guys, for you to all consider. Hopefully you did enjoy this theory. It was actually a really interesting one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, definitely. Just
kind of analysing the actual hallucinations we experienced, you can really see quite a few things that, on a first glance, we didn't see at all, and it's like, wow, why is this animatronic so unique? And, you know, we need to know so much more about Balloon Boy, and I think we're going to uncover a lot more for you guys. So, thank you very much for watching the video. Remember to like the video if you do enjoy, and hey, if you're new around here, why not subscribe for daily theories and also gameplays? So yeah, thank you very much for watching the video, guys, and of course, we'll see you on the next one.
Goodbye, guys.
Want to see even more content from us?
Consider liking and subscribing to ensure you'll see all content in the foreseeable future.
And hey, why not check out our past 2 videos?